Well, this is that '03 Tahoe they brought by. It's got that odd sound to it. See if you can hear it. He thought it was a cat. And there is an exhaust leak. I'm sure it's got exhaust manifold bolts broke, but that sounds like a broken flex plate to me. Because it's not a consistent sound. Sometimes it comes and goes. Like when I first started, I didn't hear it. That's sure what it sounds like to me. The problem with these are with that, you know, the old Gen 1 small blocks or big block, didn't matter, you had that shield you could pull off the bottom of the turbo 350 or 400 or whatever you had. And you could see if it was, but these you really can't. That's the sound I'm hearing though. I'll show you the oil pressure and stuff. It's not super warm yet. It's only been running about 5 minutes, but you can see it's holding about 33, 35 pounds. About 2,000 RPM. It really hadn't changed much, but look at the miles on it. I'm almost sure that's what that sound is. I'm going to go with that's what it is. I don't know if he's going to want to mess with that or not, because it has so many miles on it. He offered it to me a year ago for 800. I didn't take it then. It had about I don't remember what it had on, like 325,000 on it. And I said, no, you know, we don't think so. You know, I didn't need it at the time. And then he was saying he wanted to sell it, and then he told me it was making this noise, and I was hoping it was something else. But I mean, you either got to pull the motor or you're going to have to pull the transmission, you know, transfer case transmission, because it is four-wheel drive. But it does have some neat features. You know, it's got the I don't know, I assume that means the pedals will go back and forth. Of course, it's got heated seats, got the Bose stereo. It's just, you know, it's got a sunroof. It just has a tremendous amount of miles on it. Now the work I've done to it over the years, besides basic stuff, was I put a window regulator in this window, and the climate controls were stuck on air conditioning all the time. And back here in the back. So I did get in and replace, took that whole side cover there off and got in there and replaced the motor that switches it back and forth. They basically were all the same on those. But it does have a third row seat. The interior's not bad even with the miles the seats tear up. This is, matter of fact, that's the piece I think I replaced. Looks like I threw it in the back and he just left it in here because it's been a couple years ago I did that. But I see different kinds of motor oil, some synthetic, some not. It's hard to say what they got going. I know it's low on fluid, like, antifreeze. She hit a yellow post several years ago. And I said, you want me to fix that? He says, just make it hold a tail light. And you couldn't get the tailgate open on it because the bumper was bent up so bad. So I straightened the bumper out, and I beat this back in submission. That was a tail light off the '03 Tahoe I stripped. Then I beat off all the cracked paint I could, went down to AutoZone, got the closest match I could find, and then one of them rattle cans, just rattle canned this up, and it's lasted, it's a couple of years. My tire's low too. But anyway, I'll keep you posted on this, what they're going to do, what he wants to do, but I have a funny feeling that I may end up with this thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, I don't need another project. I don't think we got that one that we bid on. I told you here a little bit ago. Driving lights going on that side. This one's broke. It's not uncommon on these. I actually have another bumper that have good ones in it. Matter of fact, these headlights come out of that Tahoe I had, I think, because these driving lights, you can see, notorious for getting full of water. And this one's full of water again. You can actually see the water line. I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but it's actually got standing water in it. They're real bad about it. That's why I've got aftermarket ones on my truck, is because the factory ones just didn't last any time. So, but anyway, I'll keep you posted.